Welcome back. I am Michelle, Meadow Love with Be Well Healing. And tonight, this afternoon, this morning, wherever you find yourself, we are practicing Gong Yoga Nidra. And the goal, if you will, of this practice is to get into a deep meditative state, the state between awake and asleep. And we'll do our best not to fall asleep. If it happens, it happens. Everybody is exactly where they need to be. They get what they need, and it's no big deal if you fall asleep. Many years ago, in the beginning of my healing journey, I almost always fell asleep when I was in a laying down, guided meditation, sound bath, yoga nidra, etc. I still do often, and it's changed because things change. And as we go through life, we grow, we transition, we expand in the capacity to carry light, and things do not remain the same. We're energy and motion. There's constantly movement. And my yoga practice from when I was 19 looks much different than my yoga practice now. And my meditative practice looks very different day to day. So wherever you find yourself is going to be perfect. There's not a right or a wrong. I say this all the time. If you've watched any of my videos in the past, or if you continue to follow me and watch my videos in the future, you will hear me say that. We're really, in my humble opinion, here to figure out what works for us. What is the path, the journey, the way of being that resonates most with our authentic frequency. And we live in duality, so we get to experience the highs and the lows. We get to have what you would call and label good and bad, and ultimately it is, period. What we label it as good or bad is our creating a story, attaching to a meaning of what it is. And yet ultimately, if we can pull back to that eagle eye vision, to that big picture, we recognize it's energy, all of it's energy. The gong is energy. The chimes are energy. The tree is energy. I am energy. The drums behind me are energy. And even though it looks like it's still, it's moving on a molecular level. We're doing the same. We are constantly evolving, changing, moving, shifting, whatever words you want to use. And the human mind, the ego, wants to attach to chasing after the first time we did something, to replicate it, to feel better, to feel like it's orderly and it's in control. When, honestly, the universe is chaos. There's a lot going on, a lot of moving parts. We're multidimensional beings in many planes, having this experience on Earth. And there's nothing wrong with the ego. It's keeping us safe. That's its job. So there's a tendency to be able to pull us into a survival, fight or flight, freeze. And we all come into this planet with trauma and ancestral karmas and all sorts of things that we get to work through in this experience. And that can be a little crazy. It can be a lot. It can be joyous and blissful and exciting and exhilarating. And that's where the duality comes. It's constantly shifting. It's all of it. Again, it's what we label it. So Gong Yoga Nidra gives us a chance to unlabel, if you will, get in our body and be able to be with all of it. When we practice Gong Yoga Nidra, we do a sankalpa, and intention we set at the beginning of our practice. And then we go into our body awareness, bringing our attention to different parts of the body. From there, we do breath practice, and that can look like many different breath practices that are available, depending on the teacher and who's teaching and how they want to facilitate that part of it. But ultimately, it is being aware of the breath and staying connected to the breath and trying to let go of all the other things that are going on around you, which is very similar to the body awareness. It's just focusing on the breath instead of the parts of the body. Then we will go into sensations, and I will bring up and say things that will bring up feelings, experiences, sensations of seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling. So it might bring a picture to your mind or a feeling on your body, etc. And it'll go rather quick jumping from thing to thing. And so when we're in that part of it, we want to allow ourselves to do just that and not get stuck with one thing and just go from place to place to place. And then after that, we will have a guided meditation that'll lead us into our final Shavasana, which will include a sound bath. And tonight's sound bath will have the heart gong and the monochord and the Tibetan bowls, a tuning fork, some chimes, probably. And I think that's about it. Shaker. We'll see what happens. I don't ever really plan, it just happens. So I know the structure, the outline of Gong Yoga Nidra, and the reason I add the gong in is because we play the gong. So the gong gets played for approximately 11 minutes when you practice with me towards the end. And because sound healing is one of the gifts I share, you get some of the other instruments. Tonight we'll also get the crystal bowls. And then after the sound bath, there'll be a pause, a little bit of quiet, and then we'll come back together. And this practice is infused with Reiki. I am a Karuna Tibetan Asui Reiki master teacher, and I do Reiki trainings for others, and everything that I do in my life is infused with Reiki. So Reiki doesn't have to be where you have your hands on anybody. You can beam it through your eyes with your thoughts. It can be distance. And being that I'm playing the instruments as well, it's flowing through those frequencies. I believe it is very powerful, specifically the Karuna Reiki, which is compassionate action. It is a beautiful accompaniment to the sound and brings in a lot of that Kuan Yin, Avalokiteshvara, however you say her name's energy, and goes deep. And so wherever you find yourself tonight, if you give yourself permission to receive, you will get exactly what you need. We are in a 20-year period right now of Pluto being in Aquarius, which is quite the big deal considering the last 15 years it was in Capricorn. So we are in the Aquarian age. If you happen to practice Kundalini yoga, you have heard that we were in the Piscean age. We're moving into the Aquarian age. I've been practicing Kundalini since, I don't even know, 2014-ish maybe. I don't know. And we've been talking about it. And now I feel like we've arrived. We're still young in it, don't get me wrong. The Aquarian age is going to go much longer than just the Aquarius season that we have in the zodiac with the sun in Aquarius. And these are exciting times. A lot of things are changing and new beginnings are happening, and we're being given opportunities to really be in the collective energy of equality and bringing ourselves away from that corporate greed and the power hungry, out of alignment for the Earth's frequency and vibration that we've been dealing with for many years, longer than the 15. So with that being said, I will get off my soapbox and we will get started with our practice of Gong Yoga Nidra. So I invite you to find a position that is most comfortable for you. That could be laying down, it is suggested, and it's your practice. You get to do what you want. So if you want to sit, cool. If you want to lay on your side, if you are listening to this and maybe you're doing the dishes, although it'd be great if you could lay down and take the minutes to do it, practicing Gong Yoga Nidra and still getting your other stuff done, you're doing it. We all show up the best that we can. I'm not here to judge how you do it, and nor should anybody else, because ultimately it's your choice how you live your life. Nobody else gets to tell you how to do that. You have the wisdom, you have the knowing from within. That includes this practice, getting comfortable, bringing yourself into the present moment, and preparing for this practice. The practice of Gong Yoga Nidra has begun. In this practice, we will set our sankalpa, our intention. This is something that we are manifesting, praying for, calling into our life. And you can do it, say it, be it, however you would like. After that, as I mentioned, we will go through the body awareness, breath connection, sensations, guided meditation, and then into the Shavasana, which will include a gong bath and 11 minutes of the heart gong. So if you haven't already found the most comfortable position for you, I invite you to do that. This is a practice of stillness, and if you need to move your body for any reason, please do so. Do not resist. Listen to your body. It's always communicating with you. Take care of what your needs are and join us. Often you'll go back in just as deep, whereas if you fight it, you're missing out on a lot of what could be. So it's your choice. You do what you would like. And with that, our eyes are softened and they're closed, and our jaws relax, and our face is relaxed, and our shoulders are relaxed, and our upper body is relaxed, and our lower body is relaxed. And we're bringing ourselves into this present moment of relaxation, connecting to the breath and traveling with the breath as it inhales through the nose, traveling down the throat, expanding across the collarbones, down towards the belly, filling full, before exhaling completely out. Softening the body a little more, allowing the earth to support you in those areas that are touching. And at this time, I invite you to set your sankalpa, your intention for this practice. You can say your sankalpa out loud or to yourself, connecting it with your breath, breathing that energy into every cell of your body. Exhaling and radiating it out into your aura and your energy field. body awareness. I invite you to bring your attention to your physical body here, listening to my voice. Draw your attention to each body part, moving on as I say the next one. Maybe softening or relaxing that body part just a little bit more as it is mentioned. Starting with the right side. We start with the right hand, the right thumb, the right pointer finger, and the right middle finger, the right ring finger, and the right pinky, all of the fingers, the palm of the hand, and the top of the hand, the entire hand, fingers, and thumb, the entire hand, fingers, and thumb. The right wrist, the right forearm, the right elbow, the right upper arm, the right shoulder girdle, the entire right arm, the entire right arm, the right side body, the right side body, the right waist, the right waist, the right hip, the right hip, the right pelvis and groin area, the right pelvis and groin area, the right side of the body, the right leg, the upper leg, the knee, the lower leg, and the right ankle, the heel, the sole of the foot, the top of the foot, the toes of the right foot, the entire right foot, the entire right leg, the right side of the body, the right side of the body, the left side of the body, the left hand, the left thumb, the left pointer finger, the left middle finger, the left ring finger, the left pinky finger, all of the fingers on the left hand, the palm of the left hand, the top of the left hand, the entire left hand, the left wrist, the left upper arm, the left lower arm, the left elbow, the left shoulder girdle, the entire left arm, the entire left arm, the left side body, the left waist, the left hip, pelvis, groin area, the left leg, the left upper leg, the left knee, the left lower leg, the left ankle, the heel, the sole of the foot, the top of the foot, the toes of the left foot, the entire left foot, the entire left leg, the left side of the body, the head, the forehead, the right eye, the left eye, the nose, the right ear, the left ear, the lips, the cheeks, the jaw, the neck, the back side of the head, the front side of the head, the back side of the head, the entire head, the front side of the body, the front side of the body, the back side of the body, the back side of the body, the whole body, the whole body. Bringing your awareness here to our breath. We're going to draw our breath in with an inhale, traveling through the throat, expanding the chest, filling into the belly. Seeing if we can draw that breath towards the tips of the fingers, the tips of the toes, and the crown of the head, before slowly and completely exhaling it out. Again, joining me by inhaling from the tip of the nose, feeling the vibration in the throat, the expansion in the chest, into the belly, down the arms towards the tips of the fingers, down the legs towards the tips of the toes, to the crown of the head and all the spaces in between, before gently and slowly exhaling it completely out. Staying with that long, deep inhalation, that equal and opposite exhalation. Staying fully connected to the breath here. If any thoughts come, allow them to pass like clouds. Travel with the inhale, travel with the exhale. Travel with the inhale, travel with the exhale. breath. You've got this. Few more breath cycles. Last two here together. Coming to those nostrils, inhaling a long, deep breath through the throat, expanding the chest, down in the ribs, the lungs, the diaphragm, belly, fingertips, toes, crown of the head, all the spaces in between, and exhale, 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 exhale it out. Last one together, longest, fullest, deepest breath. Draw it into all those places and spaces here. Maybe getting just a tiny sip more. Exhale, 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 exhaling it out. Coming back to your breath. Integrating these energies, staying present. Nice, long, full, deep inhales, equal and opposite exhales. Coming in to our sensations. Once again, allowing the mind to jump from each thing I say to the next. Letting go of all the other thoughts and just observing. If something brings up an emotion, breathe into it, knowing that it'll pass and that you are safe. A beautiful sunny beach. A beautiful sunny beach. Eating salty French fries. Eating salty French fries. Smelling a bouquet of wildflowers. Smelling a bouquet of wildflowers. Touching a prickly pear. Touching a prickly pear. The smell of a skunk. The smell of a skunk. Warm apple pie with ice cream. Eating warm apple pie with ice cream. A rainbow in the sky. A rainbow in the sky. A velvety zip-up jacket. A velvety zip-up jacket. The bees swarming their hive. The bees swarming their hive. Strobe lights at a dance club. Strobe lights at a dance club. swimming in a warm lake, swimming in a warm lake, running through a hot desert, running through a hot desert. The sound of church bells, the sound of church bells. Eating your favorite breakfast food. Eating your favorite breakfast food. A high-speed train whizzing by. A high-speed train whizzing by. Walking barefoot in the jungle. Walking barefoot in the jungle. A dog barking at the mailman. A dog barking at the mailman. Jumping into a pile of autumn leaves. Jumping into a pile of autumn leaves. Sleeping in a soft, cuddly blanket. Sleeping in a soft, cuddly blanket. The drums playing in the band. The drums playing in the band. Eating a juicy peach. Eating a juicy peach. The waves crashing on the rocks. The waves crashing on the rocks. Adding ice into your glass. Adding ice into your glass. The bubbling soup on the stove. The bubbling soup on the stove. Staying connected to your breath here. Imagining yourself floating on a cloud, a white, billowy, soft, fluffy cloud, gently floating in the sky. You are safe as you gaze at the views below you, the mountaintops, the cities, the rivers, the deserts, the jungles, all of Mother Earth below you as you float through the sky, feeling the breeze and the light of the sun on your skin. Giving yourself permission to daydream about your favorite things that bring you so much joy. Being surrounded by these experiences, feeling the sensations of excitement and celebration, contentment, finding the gratitude for what you have and all that you are surrounded with. Thanking your angels, thanking God, universe, source, whatever your belief is, and thanking yourself for being here. Relaxing deeper into the softness of the cloud. The eyes are closed, and yet you can see the beautiful colors swirling in your third eye. The reds, the oranges, the yellows, the green, the blue, the turquoisey, indigo color, purple, and iridescent, and gold. All of the colors that you can imagine, gently, slowly lighting up. And as you breathe, you draw these lights, these colors into every cell of your body. Shokure Seiki Daikomyo Hanso Sheisen. Zonar Halu Hearth. Rama Nosa Iava. Shanti Kriya. Bringing your awareness back into your breath. Taking an inhale through the nose. Exhaling when you are ready. Another breath, fully in, completely. Exhaling, 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 exhaling it out. Continuing to integrate these energies and these frequencies. Bringing our attention back to the Sankalpa, our intention from the beginning of class. Anchoring this Sankalpa into this space and place. The now moment with these frequencies and energies flowing in, around, and through you. Maybe wiggling fingers or toes, stretching, whatever feels best for you. If you're laying down, you can roll onto your side body and take as long as you need to fully arrive in this space and place. Thank you so much for practicing Gong Yoga Nidra, for being willing to receive. Most importantly, thank you for being you. Namaste. Be well. I love you. Thank you for being here. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe to this channel for more sound baths, Gong Yoga Nidra, all of the things. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, Insight Timer, and I have multiple selections on music streaming platforms as well. I wish you all the best wherever you may be. Thank you, thank you, thank you.